Ever feel like you're doing everything right? Manifesting, journaling, working hard, showing up, yet nothing is shifting. It's not only frustrating, it's totally exhausting. And if you've been blaming yourself, then stop. There is something deeper going on, and I'm about to share with you what it exactly is. Hello everybody, I am Vaishali Nikhade. I'm an engineer turned psychic with over 9,000 readings, and I'm going to show you how you can leverage the power of the spirit and the power of the stars and get out of the situation where you feel completely stuck, and no matter what you do, nothing seems to move. Once you start tapping into the power of the spirit and the stars, you will start seeing shifts and movements, and you will get out of a phase from where you feel stuck, whether it is your love life, it is your money, it is your career, or anything else that you're working on. In this video, I'm going to show you why nothing changes even though you're working hard, and what shifts you need to make in order to be able to get out of the stuck zone or the stuck phase. Not only that, I'm going to give you access to a free workshop where you will see how you can leverage certain parts of the month where things can naturally move forward for you just by putting in a small amount of work or effort. And there are going to be other parts of the month where no matter how hard you work, nothing is going to move. So I'm going to show you how you can find those parts where things are going to start shifting, and then take action during that time so that things start moving. So here's what you're going to learn in this video: the importance of energy windows, the importance of focus, and the importance of reading the signals from the universe. So let's get started. The first one is the importance of energy windows. And just for this video, I'm going to take an example of somebody who's looking for work. So as a psychic, I read lots and lots of people, and lately people have been coming to me looking for work or having problems with their work life or career, whatever you may want to call it. So let's take the example of John, who is looking for work. And let's say that John has been applying for work, and he's been applying for a long time and nothing is shifting. So once he gets that window of where things are going to shift, he can start applying before that window so that during that window things can start moving for him. So that is one example, is that he is applying at the right time so that things start shifting for him. And in this case, the job could be a day old, or it could even be 30 days old. So let's take the example of a job that has been posted and it is 30 days old. Why is that significant? It is significant because if he is in the right window, even if the job is 30 days old, then the people haven't really found a person to fill that vacancy or to fill that job. And when he applies, provided it's the right fit, it's very likely that he's going to be able to get that job or to get that job offer. However, if he's not in the right window, then it doesn't matter if the job is 1 day old or 30-day old. He can keep applying and not much is going to happen, and he's going to get frustrated and say that, oh my God, I'm so stuck, I don't know what to do. So if you would like to find what energy windows are going to work for you in a particular month, I have a free workshop. The link is below. You can sign up for that and then figure out how you can kind of take action or leverage the power of these energy windows. The second part is you are focused on what should work and not what will. And essentially, we can just go back to the example of John, who is looking for work, and what he can do is he can potentially apply for, let's say, 100 jobs and nothing is happening. So at this point, his attitude is that if I just keep applying, then something is going to change or something is going to shift, rather than looking at the data that, oh my God, I have applied for 100 jobs and nothing is shifting. Clearly, I need to make a change, or I need to make a shift. Maybe I need to apply in a different industry, or maybe I need to get another set of qualification, or maybe get my resume rewritten so that people can consider it and kind of realize how good I am so that they can hire me. So it's just getting out of that mindset where you think that just doing the same thing over and over and kind of expecting a result to come through, it may not actually work. Go ahead and put in the comments below if you've tried to do the same thing over and over and then finally realized that, oh man, I'm doing the same thing over and over and nothing is shifting, so I definitely need to change something. The third part is universe has been sending signals and you are just not reading them. This one is a little bit more complex or different to understand, especially if you're already not reading the signals from the universe. And I'm going to show you a psychic technique which you can use for yourself and see what signals are you missing that the universe is actually sending. So the way to do this technique is just make sure you're not driving. This is not a video to watch when you're driving. So just kind of be seated wherever it is that you are and kind of just close your eyes and just imagine a version of yourself which is, let's say, at the top of the wall in a corner, and that version of you is kind of looking at you. And you can have that version of you kind of go through your entire day and see what it was that you missed, what it was that you should have done differently. So that would be one way where you can see what it is that you are missing. Another way to look at signs is I have another video about signs and I'm going to link it here. You can watch that video and see how the universe is sending you signs, and then it's a different way to kind of look at things, and you can start reading the signs and you can kind of know that, oh, this is a sign that I should be moving forward. And then one last example is if the universe keeps sending you signs over and over and you are missing them, then there's not much the universe can do in that respect. For instance, think of the guy who was praying day and night that, God, please let me win the lottery ticket. And he's praying and praying and praying. And then finally, God comes to him and says, oh my God, for heaven's sake, go and buy a ticket. So essentially, you have to take the action and do the part that is on your end so that the universe can fulfill its side of the deal. So if you've ever seen signals from the universe, then comment below what kind of signals or signs you have seen from the universe and what kind of action you have taken and what results have you gotten from that particular action. Now that you know why things haven't been moving, let's talk about the next piece, which is that you're really good at what you do, however, you keep getting ignored. So go ahead and watch my next video where I show you why you keep getting ignored even though you're really good at what you do. It's not what you think, and it's definitely not your fault. And don't forget to sign up for the free workshop where I show you how you can leverage the chunks of period from the universe where things are going to move a lot faster, a lot quicker, and a lot easier for you. And I'll see you in the next video.